Hi friends, I'm Chelsea and I'm here with my March TBR video. So if you saw my February TBR, you will know that that was the first time I did a TBR jar. There's a cat, hello! And that was really fun. I really enjoyed doing the TBR jar. So I am back with another one for March and I'm really excited. But before we do that, I thought it was definitely overdue that I introduce you to my cats. So this is big ol' Reshi. Say hi, Reshi. He loves when I pick him up. Ow, he just like elbowed me in the chin. Hello! He is a sweet boy. He's very soft and fluffy and he is the best cat ever. Like truly, I love him so much. He's so sweet. He doesn't like to be held against his will, but that's pretty much cats for you. So yes, he's a good boy. And then there's our other cat, Adelaide. So I have a theory that if you have two cats, one of them is like a perfect angel and then the other is like truly the spawn of Satan. So that is very true for us. Let me know if that's true for you. I'm gonna grab Adelaide from the bed that she's very comfortably sleeping on. So hold on one sec. Okay, so this is Adelaide, Reshi's sister, another gray kitty, but she's got some white boots and a white collar, whatever. Okay, she's latching her really sharp claws into my jeans. This is our demon spawn, Adelaide. She has good intentions, maybe, but we call her Badelaide because yeah, she's truly terrible. But she's sweet. She can be sweet. Anyway, so those are our cats. I'm surprised they haven't made an appearance. So let's jump into the March TBR. And I should say first, I think I'm gonna do like 7 prompts. I have 1 book club pick. I might do a middle grade book because it's middle grade March and I have not really read middle grade as an adult, so I thought that would be fun. And that's about it, yeah. So I'll do the same thing where I try to find a prompt for my book club pick that I'm already going to be reading. I am currently reading a book that I'm not going to finish this month, but I don't think I'm going to include that. So anyway, 7 prompts and we'll just see what we get here. So okay, prompt number 1. This is fun. Book about books. Okay. Let's see here. I just picked this one up in a little free library actually, because I'm obsessed with those. This is Mr. Penumbra's 24-hour bookstore, so that's a potential option. Book about books. I don't know much about the Midnight Library. I know people have talked about it a lot. The books in the Midnight Library, and they will know where to. Okay, so there are books involved. Okay, I'm gonna turn this thing around. It's getting really heavy. It's like full to the brim. So yeah, that's where we're at with this. These, I don't think so. Book about books. Book about books. Okay, I also have my audiobook TBR because, as you know, I read or listen to a lot of audiobooks and I have it here. So I think, you know, I'm gonna go with the Midnight Library. I've had this for a really long time, like several years, so forever. And I have heard a lot of positive and negative things about it, so I'm kind of interested to check it out. So yeah, the Midnight Library by Matt Haig. Sorry, maybe next time. Okay, prompt number 2, already so fun. Okay, oh, okay. Phone a friend. I just added this one in this morning. Okay, I'm recording on my phone, so I'm gonna have to stop the recording and see if someone responds. So let me get back to you on this one. Okay, I'm back. I phoned a friend, or, you know, texted a friend, because who calls people anymore? I texted my friend Michelle from my book club, and she chose 6 of Crows by Leigh Bardugo, which I'm very excited about. This has been very high on my TBR and I think I've been a little afraid to read it because I've heard really good things and, you know, there's always the chance that it's not going to live up to the hype. So that always kind of makes me intimidated to start a book. But I loved the Shadow and Bone show and I loved the 6 of Crows storyline and all those characters. So I have a feeling I'm really going to like this and I'm really excited. So thanks, Michelle, for your pick. That was really fun. Okay, So that's 2. We are on the 3rd prompt now. Okay. So I got library book, and as you can see, or maybe not, but my bottom shelf is library books. And I think I gotta go with this one. I really want to read this one. So this is Emily Wilde's Map of the Otherlands. This is book 2 in the Emily Wilde series. I read Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies last November or something. I really enjoyed it. I loved the 2 main characters, and I am really excited for this one. I actually started the audiobook, and honestly I felt like I would rather read it in physical form, so I stopped listening to it, and I'm gonna restart it, read it physically. I just think it's the kind of book, for whatever reason, it works better just reading physically. So I am excited and hopeful that this will be just as good as the first one. So yeah, this next one I'm gonna probably pick from my audiobook TBR because, again, like I said in the last video, I mainly consume audiobooks, so I need to have some realism here, you know? Okay, all right, this is classic, which I was not expecting. Okay, none of those. That is not, I don't have any classics on my audiobook TBR. Cool, all right. I was just thinking that I want to start reading more classics, so this is probably good for me. Let's see, make sure I don't have any classics on here. I do have Wuthering Heights. Withering. I always hear people say withering. I'm like, there's no I. There's an I, but not at the beginning. Anyway, I've never read this, which I know, shocker. I say I love classics and I've never read Wuthering Heights. So I found this at a little free library also. And yeah, and also, I'm gonna pick this one because I do have the physical copy, but I'm pretty sure I'll be able to read this via audiobook. So yeah, I can't say I'm so excited, but I'm very curious. So, and that's where we're at. So Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. 3 more prompts, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, I need to remember my book club pick. I still haven't done anything about that, and I'm definitely either gonna do ebook or audiobook for that. I don't own it. Okay, book with a map. That is not my book club pick. Google book with a map. Audiobooks. I don't know because I don't have the physical copy. I do want to read the second Crescent City book. I read the first one, spoiler alert. I will be talking about it in my February wrap-up, and I really enjoyed it. Another spoiler alert. I do have the physical copy, and I actually just ordered my own because I figured I want to have it. So I could read that, and I probably will find the audiobook for that as well, because realistically I'm not going to read an 800-page book in 1 month if I only have the book. So I'm hesitant though. I don't know why. Maybe because there's already 3 fantasy-ish books on here. I mean, I love fantasy right now, so it's not a bad thing, but I don't know. What about this one? Very intrigued by What the River Knows, but I don't know if there's a map in this one. Okay, this says Map of Egypt, so that is a map. That surely is a map. Okay, that's an option. I really also do want to read Half a Soul, but I don't know if there's a map in this one. No map here. Okay. Also, I do still want to listen to Wayward. That was my historical fiction pick for February, and I didn't read it yet. I'm gonna check on that real quick. Is there a map in the book Wayward? Dang it, no map. So yeah, I am going to put House of Sky and Breath by Sarah J. Maas on my March TBR, and if I do read it, I will be listening and reading, but probably mostly listening. And let me actually make sure there is a map. Okay, yeah, there's a map. Cool. Okay, that took a really long time. 2 more, and one of these surely will fit into my book club pick, right? Oh, surely not. Okay, but this is good. Memoir or nonfiction. That's good because I don't do a lot of these, and I actually have a couple on my audiobook TBR, so that is really good. I think I'm going to pick Finding Me by Viola Davis, her memoir. I have heard a lot of really good things, and I'm of course always trying to read more diverse books by diverse authors. So Finding Me, I will be listening to that. Okay, that's my memoir nonfiction pick, and here is the last prompt. So, most recent book purchase. Technically, that would be House of Sky and Breath. I literally just bought it this morning. I also bought Fourth Wing, and I've already read it. That's just to have on my shelf. So, yeah, that doesn't really count. And I don't even know what I bought before that. It's been quite some time. So, we're just gonna say that's House of Sky and Breath, and we're gonna do a bonus here. There's no hard rules here, right? No one cares. Color in the title. Let's see, what do we got here? We have rose. Rose is a color, right? I guess. Brown girls. Lots of jade. Jade is a color. These are some interesting colors. Okay, not a lot of colors in the title. None of these up top. Nope, not at all. Yeah, no colors here. That's cool. That's really cool. Except for Brown Girls and the Rose Code and what was it? Jade, whatever. Gods of Jade and Shadow. And then my audiobook list. Colors, colors, colors. I guess I don't have a lot of books with colors in my title and my TBR. I'm gonna get back to you on this. Hold on. Okay, I don't know why that was so hard to find a book with a color in the title, and I was really looking for one that I can listen to, and I was also trying to think like middle grade maybe, because I do want to read a middle grade, and I think I've decided on Anne of Green Gables. I don't remember if I've ever read that. If I did, it's been a long time. I am somewhat familiar with the story, but not enough. So yeah, I'm excited to read that one. I hope I can find it on audiobook somewhere. So yeah, Anne of Green Gables, and I forgot the author's name, but it'll show up somewhere around here. Okay, I am gonna do one more prompt, and I'm just gonna see if my book club pick fits. If not, we're just gonna see what happens here. So, okay, TBR from last month. Okay, not my book club pick. Why is this just not working? Okay, I think, yeah, TBR from last month that I haven't read. I think I'm gonna do Wayward. Like I mentioned, that was my historical fiction kind of fantasy pick, but the prompt was historical fiction. I still do really want to listen to that. So yeah, again, Wayward by Amelia Hart. I will put that on my TBR and let it just carry over. And that gives us like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 physical books here. And then I think that's 3 audiobooks. And then my, what was I gonna say? Oh, my book club pick, the one I keep talking about. And that book is, I forgot the title. What is it? It's a lot. Oh, The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle by Stuart Turton. I always get it confused with The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. It's like too similar. I don't know which one came out first, but there's some problems there. Anyway, The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. And I think it's like kind of a murder mystery with maybe some like time travel elements and what was that accent? I did not pick the book, but it's been on my TBR, so I'm excited to read that. That'll be like mid-March, so I'm definitely reading that. And then jury's out on these plus these that may or may not pop up again in the top. So anyway, I'm just going to recap real quick. So for my book about a book prompt, we have The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. Phone a Friend, which was so fun. This is Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. Library book, we have Emily Wilde's Map of the Otherlands by Heather Fawcett. For my classic, we have Wuthering Heights, Wuthering by Emily Bronte. We have, what was this? Book with a Map. This is House of Sky and Breath by Sarah J. Maas. And then for a memoir, we have Finding Me by Viola Davis. I already forgot the other prompts. Let's see. Oh yeah, color in the title. Yeah, the one that was so hard. The color in the title, we have Anne of Green Gables, which could also be a classic, I guess. Also middle grade, so a lot of things, a lot of criteria. And then TBR from last month, Wayward. And then my book club pick, 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. And I'm reading another book physically right now that is kind of big, and we'll see how long it takes. So this is quite ambitious, and I'm just going to say right now, probably won't even finish half of these books, or start really. But it's fun to make a TBR, and we'll see where we go with it. So that is it for my March TBR jar video. I will see you in my next video. Bye! If you'd like more bookish videos like these, make sure to like and subscribe. I love meeting people in the booktube community, and your support means the world to me.